Battery prices have plummeted over the last decade, but that's not the case anymore. They're starting to go up. Let's get into it. Over automotive news, rising battery prices threaten affordable EV push. If you're new to the channel, my name's Kirk. This channel's Kirky Cars, where I focus on electrified vehicles in the industry. Make sure to subscribe for upcoming battery electric, hybrid, fuel cell news, all things that have a battery in it and it's on four wheels. Anyways, let's get into this. There's so much for us to go over today. If we look at the graph here, the automotive news has shown us 2010, batteries were several times more expensive than what they are today, over $1,200 per kilowatt hour. In 2019, they fell to under $200 per kilowatt hour. In 2022, they have risen 7%. Average pack prices for electric passenger vehicles, $138 per kilowatt hour. Why are prices soaring? Well, if we look at the price of lithium, lithium has skyrocketed since 2021. It kind of bottomed out in 2021. People probably thought it was going to keep going lower, but due to the global issues going on, wars, supply chain disruptions, and everyone wanting to build more and more EVs and also being forced to build more and more EVs, batteries are needed now more than ever before. And so the scarcity of lithium, well, it's not that scarce, but we don't have on planet Earth the methods to mine it, extract it, and refine it at the level we need, let alone the levels we need in the next 5 to 10 years. So that's an issue right now. But it's not just lithium that's going up. Looking at nickel here, also needed for high energy density batteries. Nickel has gone out of control. It came back down after a massive peak in February during the invasion of Ukraine, and then it plummeted, and then it's going back up again. So who knows where that's going to go. And then cobalt's just, the issue so much with cobalt, it's not necessarily cost. It's just so dirty to refine, dirty to mine, and it's kind of evil. I don't need to say anything more about cobalt. We're going to keep moving. Let's take cobalt out of our batteries. Let's find a better way to do it. So BYD and CATL, two of the largest battery manufacturers on the planet, definitely the largest from China. They make lithium iron phosphate batteries, which don't use nickel or cobalt. So that's a step in the right direction. They're also way cheaper, way safer than traditional NMC batteries. They're not quite as energy dense. That is the downfall of them. But what about sodium? Sodium doesn't require any nickel, any cobalt, any lithium. These things should be cheap AF to make. Sodium is super abundant, as we know. It's in all of our oceans, so shouldn't be hard to get sodium to make batteries. They're expecting CATL to make a battery capable of 500 kilometers, probably something like 250 miles of EPA range. That's still pretty good, and if it's affordable in an EV here in North America, bring it on. The next generation of CATL's sodium battery will be have an energy density of 200 watt hours per kilogram. If we go to China EV Post here, we have currently lithium ion batteries with an energy density of around 300 watt hours per kilogram. So sodium ion is about 2/3 as energy dense as lithium ion. This article is highlighting BYD's plan to mass produce sodium ion batteries in Q2 of 2023. So we're just a few months away from seeing sodium ion batteries enter smaller EVs for low to medium range because they can't do high range. It would just be too heavy for the vehicle, or the vehicle would need to be really big because the energy density is not very good on sodium ion compared to lithium ion. BYD's Qin EV, hopefully I'm saying that right, as well as Dolphin, are priced around $14,000 in some markets. So if they're able to put an even cheaper battery in there, bringing around $10,000. I know BYD is doing well in Australia. And they're planning to take over the Japanese market as well for EVs. I think BYD's got something on their hands here, not only with their lithium iron phosphate batteries, but also with their sodium ion batteries. Affordability is important, and BYD and CATL know that, and that's why they're seeking cheaper solutions and more affordable solutions for their vehicles. Lithium sulfur batteries over at Battery News, a lithium sulfur battery, the Soaring next gen battery. This is another technology that could really help alleviate in some ways the constraints of lithium out in the market, because the energy density is as high or higher than 500 watt hours per kilogram. So you don't need to have as big of battery packs. You need less lithium in your battery pack than previously. So the density's gone up. You won't need as much lithium in theory, and you can have lighter EVs, which will get better range. So it'll just reduce the amount that you need of lithium in every single car. And last April in 2021, LG announced its plans to commercialize lithium sulfur batteries beginning in 2025. That is also when many manufacturers are saying solid state batteries will start coming on the market. Toyota plans on introducing them in hybrids first and then in EVs after, as they're able to mass scale them and bring down the cost of solid state batteries. I think 2025 is going to be a point where batteries are starting to will start to get cheaper again, as we're going to have many breakthroughs with different chemistries, packaging techniques. We should have more refineries coming online to pump out battery quality lithium, etc. So 2025, man, until then, I think batteries could get either more expensive or just kind of stagnate at the current prices at where they are right now. So second half of 2020s will probably be awfully exciting for EVs. In the meantime, the cost of EVs are probably going to be where they're at or even a little bit higher year after year. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe for more EV industry news. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care of yourselves and peace.